Now to the coronavirus here in Connecticut. New numbers showing in the last 24 hours, nearly 13,000 tests were performed. 130 of them were positive. 6 more people have lost their lives, and there are 13 additional people in the hospital. There are some new developments for the upcoming school year, and now we're seeing the state give some more control to the local school districts.
Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Matthew Campbell is here right now with more on what it could all mean for your child's experience.
Well, Mark and Aaron, districts now have more freedom to decide where lessons will take place and how much of those lessons will be delivered online.
If their kid has a chance to get to a classroom, I want that kid to have the opportunity to be in a classroom.
We know where Governor Lamont stands when it comes to reopening schools. Teachers, however, disagree. They made it loud and clear today outside of the governor's mansion in Hartford, and we're seeing a compromise from Lamont. The governor is letting the districts decide how much of the learning can be done on a hybrid level, both in class and online.
As long as the metrics indicate it's safe to have in-person learning, we'd like them to have an in-person classroom capability as part of a hybrid plan.
We're getting a glimpse of what a hybrid classroom would look like. Picture a student sitting at home interacting via video conference with what's going on in the classroom.
So it's not just an academic exercise you have at home, but there's also some social interaction, be it remotely, with the kids in the classroom.
Districts also have the option to request to go fully online. According to a teacher survey released this week, it's what 46% of them want.
If there's a rare example with, despite a very, very low infection rate, some school district does not want their kids going to school, we're going to have a really forceful discussion with the superintendent about why that is.
Ultimately, the decisions to go fully online will be made by the Commissioner of Education, Miguel Cardona.
Can I force that school to open? Can I force those teachers in there? Probably not.
Since the plan to reopen schools was announced, teachers have had concerns over safety.
I haven't sat in a restaurant with 20 people, and I'm going to go hang out with kids in a classroom in a building with 1,600 people in it.
Governor Lamont says if a teacher has health issues or a doctor's note, they can teach or tutor online.
I'm afraid in this COVID world, I cannot promise you 100% safety. What I can promise you is we're going to do this as safely as we possibly can.
We're also seeing the state approach the possibility of school closures a little differently. Remember, back in March, it was done in just one day. All schools closed. Going forward, we're going to take a county-by-county approach, looking at the rate of infection before making the decision to go fully online. Matthew Campbell, Channel 13 News.